Hi everyone! Today in episode 3 we will be discussing about one of the hot trends in photography, that is macro photography. With the advent of new technology that enables us to do macro photography using even our mobile phones, macro photography is gaining more and more popularity. So, what is macro photography? Macro photography is extreme close-up photography, usually of very small subjects and living organisms, in which the size of the subject is greater than the life size. Using this method, you can capture the minute details of, say, insects, flowers, leaves, or household items which you use in your daily life. In some latest smartphone cameras, there's a macro photography option which you can select. You'll be able to click good pictures up to an extent using this feature. But to click really good macro photographs using your phone camera, you have to have a macro lens. There are some really cool clip-on lenses available in the market to purchase. Now let's have a look at different ideas and methods you can follow to do macro photography sitting in your homes. Fruits and vegetables. Always remember to spray some water on your subject. It brings that fresh look to it. Next method is to use cut vegetables. When you cut a vegetable, the pattern you see inside is quite interesting and is a perfect subject for macro photography. To get even clearer pictures, you can use an external light source like this. This is a really interesting method to study different patterns by experimenting with different fruits and vegetables. You can also make some interesting colorful patterns using household items to click really cool pictures. You can download some really cool wallpapers onto your phone and use your phone as the light source to light up the subject. The results would amaze you. Another interesting area to explore in macro photography is the patterns you can create using oil. Take a glass of water, add some oil onto it, then add 1 or 2 drops of hand wash. You will see some interesting bubble patterns on the surface of water. Now, with the same technique of using your phone as the light source, place your phone under the glass to light it up from bottom. You will see interesting color patterns on the surface of water, which is perfect for macro photography. You must have seen bubbles getting stuck onto, say, a tomato when a soft drink is poured over it. This bubble pattern is really good to try out macro photography. Another way is to capture the minute details of bubbles in your tea. Next is the use of water droplets. If you have a book or a quote and a particular word you want to highlight, you can put 1 or 2 drops of water on top of that particular word and take really cool images. This is a really creative way to make eye-catching inspirational quotes. Water droplets can also be put on different objects to click interesting images. So, in macro photography, all that matters is an eye for those minute details and those complex little things a common man would miss to see. That's all for today's episode. We'll be back with another episode discussing the art of editing a photograph.